Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center. Once again, welcome to the world of magic and miracles and the industry of magic and miracles and our friend hypersonic magic that I always must recognize as the force behind the power of the magic that each of us delivers, that sits within the grid lines of the planet, the places where they overlap, and there's immense power, not stationary locations that you can find upon a map, but places that move dynamically, just as you move dynamically, where you can intercept those connections and pull from that power at any moment, at any time, for any need, which would allow you to change everything in your life and everything on the planet, to bring it into balance and harmony. So, hypersonic magic, I always acknowledge you in the part you play in what's happening on the planet. For me personally, things are moving extremely fast. As I feel myself vibrating at a higher rate each day, not completely losing connection with the earth plane, but losing connection with my identity with the earth plane, knowing that something grand is about to happen. And I know that's true for you as well. It'll be something that I can't or couldn't have predicted coming into my field, yet that has been a part of my destiny. So each of us are doing what we came to do in the way that we came to do it, as only you can do what belongs to you to do. And I liken it to someone being a chef, the master chef creating an entree for a meal, and someone being a pastry chef, a master of that field, and a sommelier, a wine steward, someone who is a dessert specialist, someone who creates salads masterfully. And each one is providing what they're capable of providing. And there's even the one who provides the after dinner decor, like Drambuie. That's medicine that helps with the digestion and change the energy of the meal that was delivered so that it can be taken in to your field. So each one is providing their mastery, and no two can do the same thing. There are those that are called sous chefs that support and prepare the items for the master chef, but in time they become a master chef themselves. and move on to do their own thing. So everybody is moving into their mastery, and it's beautiful to behold. It's beautiful to see no one trying to be someone else but themselves. And through that, they deliver the perfect pastry or the perfect salad, select the perfect wine for the meal, or create the most beautiful entree. And in that way, no one gets in each other's way. You just sit back and marvel at the next course that comes to your table. And you think, I couldn't have done that. And it's because it wasn't for you to do. But you say that only as a compliment to the amazement of what they just produced. And those things are becoming very defined now as we're discovering our purpose, what we came to do, how we came to assist. And you can feel within the whole world people becoming aware of those small things, which are huge and which allow everyone to be a part of the whole. No one part being less valuable than the next. But it's an amazing feeling to feel the whole world coming to an awareness that's far greater than any awareness that's ever been on the planet. And with that awareness comes a future that is coming in its perfection. So keep your eyes open and your heart open for what's coming. It's going to be massive. I can feel it in my body. And all I can say is, holy shit. It's really big. And I can't wait to see what shows up. Welcome, magic and wonder, brilliance and grace. Welcome, joy and satisfaction, and kindness for every race. Welcome, essence, beauty, presence, time, spirit, form, and space. Welcome, excellence in every blessing. All is sacred, mischief and play. What I seek, I am. What I want to know, I understand. All I wish I could, I can. Who I want to be, I am. What I seek, I am. What I want to know, I understand. All I wish I could, I can. Who I want to be, I am. I am a seed, I am a tree. I am the flower, I am the bee. I am the fire, and I am the wind. I accept love, and I also give. I am loud, I am mighty. I am silent, I tread lightly. I am brave and monumental. I am modest. I am gentle. I am a student and I teach. I am the sand and I am the beach. I am ease and I am power. I am a bridge and I am a tower. I am reason. I am wild. I am mother. I am child. I am many. I am few. I am God and God is you. What I seek, I am. What I want to know, I understand. All I wish I could, I can. Who I want to be, I am. What I seek, I am. What I want to know, I understand. All I wish I could, I can. Who I want to be, I am. This is called Remember, Knowing, and Returning. Growing like a child, we're growing through one neuron connection at a time. The new you is being made. A language is being born within you, a grand relationship with your creator. Your life and your awareness are being built with the foundation of each step of your journey. A baby connects the neurons to remember how to be a human, and a human adult is connecting those neurons to remember how to be a spirit. The child begins to speak words and they produce sentences and then paragraphs of detail that is contextually brilliant, even as they are still just a child. In the span of a few days, the child who knew its life as spirit has now entered into a conscious awareness of their life as a human being in the physical plane. And in almost no time at all, they will be conversing with adults about the environment and the state of political landscape. Their parents and their environment will provide the content that this child first begins to focus on. This massive flow of information that is necessary for becoming a human gently and subtly overtakes the natural essence of being a spirit. And even though your spiritual nature never leaves you, it begins to take its place in the background as secondary, as the attention and connection to being a human being becomes primary. It is a part of the forgetfulness that must take place for you to experience yourself as a human being for the purpose of expanding and growing. Two things that your infinite, eternal spiritual being came here to do. Each day that child awakens, more neurons are connected through the many channels that are available to them. In addition, each new day is filled with new experiences that become gateways to the programs that will be downloaded to keep you from remembering who you really are. Once you become fully human, those programs begin to come online. Programs like go to school, get good grades, go to a good college, get a good job, find a perfect partner, and have a family. Have 1.5 vacations a year, buy a house, and be a good citizen. And before you know it, you are passing on the same program to your kids. You cannot help but do this because it is the only thing that you have been told and the only thing that you now believe will make one happy. The alternative is to not get good grades, not go to a good college, not get a good job, not find the perfect partner, and have your kids grow up and not be able to take care of themselves. This picture is the picture of unhappiness. Our picture of happiness is just a different path to that same unhappiness. For happiness can never be created from outside of you. But it is okay, for once again, this is all we knew. Therefore, this is all we could deliver. The program, propelled by fear, had already settled into our field, making it appear that there is no other way. Not because there isn't, but because in our forgetfulness, it is not in our consciousness that there is even another choice. These details are not the same for each person. Some grow up without even ever having a vacation or ever having an awareness of a possibility of a happy, productive future based on the standards that are commonly accepted for such a thing. This has to do with the one whom you are under the care of when you arrive. Sometimes there is just no caring for the child, and even the one who is delivering the program and its model of success to you without an awareness of you as spirit still displays a level of caring for your well-being, even if some of that is for themselves. Mostly everyone is just doing to others what they had done to them, giving to those under their care what was given to them when they were under someone's care. Let the judgment of your parents, your grandparents go. Be the one that breaks the chain of blame. Be the one who sees the perfection in it all. Be the one who is thankful, and be the one who sees the love of your ancestors instead of their flaws. If they have left this earth plane, they are free and they don't want you to suffer the imprisonment that they may have suffered because of what they didn't know. Where they have gone, there is no guilt and no blame, only a love that is beyond all that we can fathom in this human aspect of ourselves. Whenever you say what they did or didn't do to you without this perspective and the compassion that comes with it, you are doing the same thing that you have accused them of. So today, let that all go and send them all the love you have within, not for them, for they are now filled with love, but for you. This is how you break the chain. Now see the sequence of what I just spoke about flipped upside down. Now the neurons are connecting so that you can remember that you are a spirit. Remembering, knowing, and returning back to your magnificent self before the programs took hold. Once again, like a new child speaking a new language, one neuron connects, and there is a word, then another, and there is a sentence, then another, and there is a paragraph. You are beginning to speak the language that you knew. You are beginning to express the wisdom that you already knew. And you are beginning to transmit the power that was always there. Each day, more neurons within your spirit self begin to connect, and your abilities of magic and miracles consciously come online. The process of forgetting when you come in to become a human being is much easier than the process of remembering, knowing, and returning to becoming a spirit. Somehow, because it is our desire to forget, we do not fight the information that comes to us as a child to make us human. But as the journey flips to returning to spirit, there is great internal fighting to hold on to the world of being human. This grand identity that we have built for ourselves as a human being is hard to let go of. According to the population statistics, 25% of the 8 billion people on the planet are between the ages of 1 and 15. That means there are somewhere around 6 billion people going through the process of remembering, knowing, and returning to themselves as an eternal spiritual being. Every one of those 6 billion people that you see in the grocery store, that you see at work, at the gym, at the movie theater, on your social media, on your television, or on the movie screen, are on that same journey. Different paths and different timelines, for you will only begin to remember, know, and return when you are ready to. You choose the appointed time before you came here. Until your time of remembering, all your judgment, opinions, and analysis will be skewed, for they will be lacking the perception, wisdom, compassion, empathy, and love that is present within one who has remembered, known, and returned to its true self as an eternal spiritual being. It's like when you look at a tree as a human being and then you look at a tree as a spiritual being, you will have two different awarenesses of that tree. That is what human judgment compared to spiritual judgment is like. This is where the human entity is at this moment. We are on the threshold of everyone knowing and understanding the process of this journey that I call remembering, knowing, and returning. And as one more neuron connects through your sovereign choice of it now being the time, you will have one epiphany after another, and you will begin to speak the language that comes from the world of spirit. First a word, then a sentence, and then a book will pour from inside of you as you try and describe the indescribable world of spirit. Here there's only love, and your parents, your creator, will not inundate you with your life with programs, but will instead provide an unobstructed path of freedom for you to grow and expand. Your journey of remembering, knowing, and returning will be complete. And now you will help others through their journey within their own perfected timeline. When that is completed, you will most certainly start a new journey, for you are, have always been, and will always be an eternal, infinite spiritual being, and nothing and no one can ever change that. And this song fits perfectly. When my soul crashed into my body, falling into consciousness, that's when my mind was fed this illusion of taking control every step. I looked into mother's eyes. I said, tell me what I should believe. She drew me a room with a light and said, just turn it off when you leave. Slow, slow, this river is slow, and we're all out here on our own. Row, row, gently we row. One day we'll find our way home. Step after step, they drew me a town. They drew me a fear and a need. They drew me a God, and they drew me some money, hiding the truth far from me. I asked the cool firelight, tell me what I should believe. And they gave me a song, and they gave me a dance, and said, sleep now, your pain will relieve. Slow, slow, this river is slow, and we're all out here on our own. Row, row, gently we row, and one day we'll find our way home. I've stumbled and crawled, I've begged to know why, and I've been ashamed when I've chosen to lie. In all of this darkness, I have searched for a light to come and find me. And when I found me, I wrapped my arms round my own daughter as she fell into her place and time. And as her mind creates her own world, I won't complicate hers with mine. She looked into her father's eyes. She said, "Tell me what I should believe." And I drew her a door, and I drew her a key, and I said, "When you're ready, you'll come and find me, and we'll walk out of here, and tomorrow will be a new day." Slow, slow, this river is slow, and you are never out here on your own. Row, row, gently we row, and together we'll find our way home. Slow, slow, this river is slow. Life is not what it seems. Row, row, gently we row. The truth is, it's only a dream. Remember knowing and returning the simplicity of your life entering the physical plane, making it the primary focus of your life so that you could see and gather what you needed to gather as a spirit, and now turning inward, back home to who you truly are. That's the process of every being on every universe, each in their own perfected timeline. So I salute each one of you as you're making your way home. Cheers. That home, wherever you find it, whenever you're ready, will be filled with a perfect life, perfect health, and a magic future. Thank you for listening today. I am David.